It quickly went to intermediates then, and now they're on wet tires, so it's proper bucketing down now. It is.
Yeah, crew here. Hi again. Hello, Shane. Still here. Hello. Yeah, but
Still here.
we're doing our best with the situation. If we cut out, we'll get back on as soon as we can. But we're trying. The PSN servers are having a hissy fit, so it's affecting the stream as well. So apologies for that. But hi, hope we're all well.
I hope everyone's doing well. Enjoying the race.
Well,
yeah.
At least they can see the bugger now.
That's it.
But is this our first wet one this season?
Is it? I think.
I mean, to this extent, maybe.
Yeah, definitely to this extent. And I heard the race is 100% wet as well. So, yeah, it's proper. It looks torrential. It looks nearly as bad as Spa did on the weekend, but
I won't go that far.
hopefully, Team Mouse. They're all doing wets and stuff like that. They don't get many. If it's a 100% race, you don't want to be using your wet tires too much. You only get 3 sets. And obviously you have Q3 as well to go through. And then the race, obviously. So
yeah, Shock there going out with Spec Drive in P14. Bend it by the look of it. He was one of the quickest in Q1, if not the quickest.
He was, yeah. I think he just got caught out. He was one of the guys that didn't get set a lap time on the soft tires at the start. You see there, the guys, the top 9, as I was saying there earlier, that they were all able to set a time on the soft tire, and then the rest missed a chance, and it was basically one spot between the 5. And obviously Monster then was the one that was able to get a good enough time in the intermediate tire there.
Yep.
Spec Drive, yeah, big shock, because as you said, he was very good in Q1 and got a 108.9, I think it was, and
it was 108.9. Yeah.
So he was looking very strong for the race. Now, as you said, Paddy Pat has a Q3 ban, so he's after making it through. So he'll just retire, or should just retire.
Yeah.
At the start of the session here now, and then it'll be 9 drivers. Strong performances there. Lemley's doing well. Page into Q3 as well. Fudge, Mondi doing another good job. But yeah, Josh reserving, doing, showing his pace as well.
No, yeah, absolutely. But this has all the ingredients to be tasty. It
does. Looking at it there, it's hard to say at the moment with no cars on track, but it looks like it's slightly died down. Very slightly. Maybe it's inters, not wets at the moment.
Yeah, there's a few people switched onto inters.
Yeah, it's probably at that crossover stage where...
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is being on the right tire at the right time.
Yeah.
Cars going out there. That was an Aston Martin, I think that was it, pulling out of pits. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this could be anyone's. Fudge is the first guy out on track.
Right.
He's gone full wets at the moment. Esports following on full wets.
Yeah. Now, the thing is with these guys on the inters, are they actually going to go out on inters? That's the bigger question. They're still in the pits.
I think they're observing the delta, maybe.
Just came out. Yeah. Monster just came out on inters.
Patty's on an outlap, but he's got a Q3 ban.
Right. And he's been told twice.
Yeah.
One sec.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll have a look on Fudge.
Yep. Good stuff.
We'll be able to weigh up the conditions. Looking at it, I think probably wise to let a few people go out, clear a bit of the water. It's not as heavy as it was at the end of Q2.
Right.
Not quite a dry line appearing yet, but I think my gut would be telling me here this would be Inter's weather.
Definitely by the end of it, when they're all gone, said and done at the end, it's definitely looking drier than it did in Q2 for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Capsu chirping in on the stream. Nice to see you, mate. Yesterday's winner. Thanks for getting the stream to work. I'm happy now, he says. Bless him. We
They
aim
were
to
happy to
please,
get
mate.
down.
It was all down to the network, mate. We tried. I was pulling my hair out. I was pulling my teeth out at one point, you know. Anyway, we got there in the end. Mason, well, this is going to be very slippery. Indeed, you do. Indeed, it will be, sir. So, Fudge, going through the hairpin now. You just see the two-tone colour of the track just starting to emerge slightly, so wouldn't surprise me if Fudge bins this off and goes straight into the pits. Anyway, crosses the line in a moment. Sorry, I dropped my controller then. 120.8 is the benchmark. And who's following? Is that eSports? eSports is wingless. It's not him following by the look of it. It was Simster on the road. But I think it could be Lemony actually. Yeah, it's Lemony Tang. The citric element. Our colour commentator. Gavin Tang. That's not his surname, just for the record.
No. He's on the wet tour as well.
He is on the wets. Just setting the time, just get one set, you never know. Making his way down, start finish. 122.3, P2 at the moment for Gavlar. Gavlar!
Be good to see
Monday,
now.
first
the
interrunner.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's... Ooh, still crossover period by the looks of the times.
It is, yeah. Very
It's
close.
like 600s between the two, but
Yeah.
so that is
But
close.
just 2 seconds up the road, so that's...
Yeah, yeah. Patty Pat set a time on 41.4.
Yeah. Maybe a full Q ban next week by the looks of it.
So we have Simster coming down the back straight. Fudge goes quicker again, knocks over 10th off. But again, I mean, those times, you know, it's your first time lap, it's tiptoeing around, getting to know where the grip is and isn't. This one looks a lot quicker for Simster. This is going to be up there with Fudge, I'd say, maybe a touch higher. Yeah, into time. Almost 2 seconds faster than Fudge. So, it did give the Wall of Champions a bit of a cuddle on the way. It's,
Yeah, people are flicking the inters in the pits, just noticed they're paying in. Esports paying and Paige there just flicked. Well, I think Paige was already on the inters and she stayed in the pits. Obviously not wanting to go out and use a set of tires, especially if it's going to be, you know, raining in the race, you know, going out and putting a few laps. Oh, Red Bull hit the wall there, team moves. But yeah, saving the tires and waiting for it to be at its optimal and then going out.
yeah. Jump on board with Alpha Stuns. He's midway through a lap on the inters. Feeling for the grip. See, situations like this, I like to fill up my fuel, go out there, stay out there. Myself. And if there's a dramatic change in the weather, then obviously going to change to suit, but that's just me.
Yeah.
So Alpha Stuns coming to the final chicane. Takes it nicely. This looks not a bad lap either. Not quite standard for pole. Yes, it does just about put Pip Simster. Want another 118.9.
It's definitely into weather now. 100%.
Oh yeah, very much so, yeah.
Lemley's still out on wets. Is he going to come in now? He is going faster, but I do think it's
Not enough,
probably better
yeah.
off
He needs 3 seconds. And he's got a 10th and a half there, so his fuel light is on, so he's probably going to be pitting anyway. But eSports, we'll jump on board with him. He's about to start a lap. Wing replaced on that nose.
Yeah, just open the ticket there anyway, so.
Runs a bit. Invalidates at the Seb corner and gives the outside corner wall, sorry, a bit of a bash, which will do him no favours whatsoever. He might struggle for it. Get back round there now to get back in and out. Bearing in mind though, Simster does have that 5-place grid penalty.
Just listen to a stream there, and there's potential saying that PSN might have been hacked, but I don't obviously know that for sure. That's just a rumour going around.
Who streams that?
It's Patty Pat's stream, because I was trying to see if I was going to comment on it, telling me the Q3 ban, but he already set time at this stage, so there was no point. But
well,
yeah.
It's coming back out again as well, so
Yeah.
So, jump above with Paige. She is making her way around for the first sector, 23 seconds. Looking nice and controlled. I think this is her first appearance in Q3.
Paige's one, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. I think it is too. So she'll correct us if we're wrong. I think it is.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, this is our first race our second race now.
Second,
yeah.
Second. Yeah. That's full time.
Yeah.
Puts the power down nice and early there. And exit the hairpin. Working way down the back straight. Approaching the final chicane. Dry line starting to appear now. Obviously, it's still raining. Takes that quite smoothly again, as he commented before. Powering down 1:19.8 P4. Ooh.
Yeah, very good. I was just on board with Payne there, and he just lit up the tyres there coming out of the hairpin.
T-Mouse 1:8.25.
Yeah. Payne's the last driver to set a lap times coming out of the chicane here.
Yeah.
Oh, very close to the wall of champions.
Is that barrier stuck out more now? Is there less space there now?
They did do something. They did do something to the wall, didn't they? I don't know if they extended it out or if they brought it closer or not. But
it's like it's 2 layers, isn't it now?
Yeah. Fudge has just started a lap.
Jump aboard with him. It's only half a tenth the gap at the moment from first to second.
The most important thing what you needed to do in this moment in time is the timing that you're crossing the line last.
Yeah.
Because generally, if this track is getting drier and drier, you want to be starting your lap last, obviously, to get the best track conditions. Yeah. 1:34 left on the clock. 1:30ish now.
Yeah.
Fudge will get another.
Monster's the last one to lead the pits, so he's on his way out now. Yeah. But that time he set, he was on wets as well. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Fudge will only get one more lap in, but you think about it, he's going to cross the line probably about 45-ish seconds left. So they might not get the best. It's nearly dry out. It's proper getting. I know it's still raining, but compared to what it was at the start of the session, it's really drying up.
Absolutely.
Fudge is on the run to the line, taking the best line, or is he? He's starting to go left.
Slower. 2.5 tenths slower.
He was actually, it said he was slower, but he actually was on an 18.9 and went to an 18.5 H3 there. So I don't know why he said he was slower when he improved his time.
Lemony improves 2.7 seconds up into P6 for Gav. Let's have a look at Monster's just crossing the line in a moment to do his one and only shout. It looks like Patty Pat and
Patty Pat's boxing.
Is he? Yeah, he is. I think he must have got the message, but it's a bit late now. Anyway, back to Monster. He's working his way around.
There's a yellow flag in sector 3, so I don't see the timing board.
No.
Page got an 18.9.
Monster's invalidated.
Page was literally just coming into turn 1 when the timer went to 0. So it
could be there's always a bit of a delay as well. So see that is session. I think it's usually about 12 seconds, 10 seconds maybe, but that's it.
I think the next car behind it was the Ferrari of Josh, who has
finished. So Page is the last one on the track. Fudge
18.2.
18.2. Good time from Fudge. Simster, we'll jump on board with him. He's the next one.
He's up 2.5 tenths. That puts him right.
Oh, it's right in the mix, is that?
Lemony just went 4th. 18.6.
Wow, 18.6. Good luck from Gav.
Half a stunt is 4 tenths up. So that See, they're all
Alpha
in the
Stuns is behind Simster on the road, so we'll jump to him next.
Yeah.
Simster going through the final chicane.
Looked nice.
Did look nice. Good. Foot down, working his way, powering down. We're going to see 17. Oh no, but he's still polo. 18-1. Let's see what Alpha Stuns is 4 tenths up at the minute. 18. Oh, less than half a tenth.
Paige or Monster.
And she's boxed. And Monster invalidated. Wow, Alpha Stuns pipping Simster by 4.5 hundredths of a second. So another 3 points for Red Bull.
What was that?
Sorry, mate?
Did you say something? I thought you said
Yeah, I said another 3 points for Red Bull for pole position for Alpha Stuns.
Oh, yes, 100%. 100%. Very close in the end there. 45 thousandths of a second there between the top two. Fudge wasn't too far behind as well.
No, no. Well, there we go.
That's it.
So Alpha Stuns 118.120. Simster less than half a tenth behind. Followed by Fudge, T-Mouse, Lemmy Tang. Good performance that from Gav in the changeable conditions. Paige, that's her best qualifying of the season, P6. Josh reserving for today, P7. Patty Pat, P8. Esports Pain, P9. Monster, P10. That is your lot. Time to do the racing bit.
Where it all matters, well, and technically with us, qualifying does matter in a way, as you said, 3 points for pole position, but yeah, where the majority of it, the points are given out in the race.
And what do points make?
Me happy.
No, prizes. Oh, bloody hell.
That's true.
What do points make? Me happy. Bloody
yeah.
hell.
Well, when I'm racing and I get points, it makes me happy. Always lashing.
Tequila makes me happy.
It just reminded me of 2011 Canada. The race where they brought in the 4-hour time limit.
Yeah.
Which they stopped on Sunday, which was the most ridiculous thing in the world. What's the point of having a time limit if you can just stop it? And yeah. You know what I mean? Like there's a 4-hour window. Once the race starts, you have a 4-hour window to finish a 2-hour race. And then you just stop the time.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know? Obviously, I know they wanted to get racing going. And, yeah, fair enough. But what's the point in having a 4-hour window if you can just disregard it? But yeah, anyways, that's that.
This is heavy. This suggests to me full wet.
This is full wet. I just hope they get through the formation lap in one piece. Turn 1 in Canada is also extremely difficult to get through all in one piece, so add in the elements is going to be very interesting.
Oh, yeah. All the excessive moisture. It's time, as people are faffing with the setups, strategies.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for players on my screen there.
Same here.
There
we go. There we go. I got a timer now.
They're showing inters. Just looking on board one of the guys' streams here. They're actually showing intermediates as the suggested strategy.
Wow.
Which, are they changing it? Oh, I think they are.
That would be. There's looking.
They've changed it to full wets, yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Did they go on? Yeah.
Hey!
So who is on inters? Who has made the call?
Let's have a little shufty. So we have
Monster, Spectre.
Monster and Spectre on wet. Everyone else on inters. Ooh, I think that is brave.
It is.
From 17 of them. I mean, unless they know something I don't.
Well, as I said, I was looking on board there. I just flicked onto one of the go. Oh, this Fudge had already spun out of turn 2 into the wall there. He's facing the wrong way. He's doing disqualify from
he's got cold tyres now. I mean, I'm on board with Fudge now, sat on the grid, and that cockpit is filling up with water.
Yeah. But I was on board with Lemony here on his stream, and the MFD or whatever was telling him that the best strategy was inters. And I know that he was looking at changing it. I don't know, you know when you change it and then you have to then select it. I think he was planning on going on wet, but then it didn't save, and now he's on inters.
I've just realised something as well. I forgot to mention in that roundup that obviously Simster in P2 had that 5-place grid penalty, so in fact Team House is P3 and Gav is P4, Paige P5 and Josh P6, so they've all benefited from that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah. And then eSports Pain and Monster are probably going to be kicking themselves because they should both be a position up as well, with Paddy Pat being in P8. But I've opened, I don't know if you know, but
I have seen, yeah. Working the way through the field now. Mellowed Space, reserving for today as well in the Alpine.
Yeah.
He had a good showing last week at Spain. His first race last week. One of our elder statesmen of the league, I'm sure he won't mind me saying. If he does mind me saying, sorry, too late I've said it. You're only as old as you feel, mate. Or the woman you feel, whichever way around, I don't know. Anyway, race start. Fudge sat there with his nice and cold tyres, at least they're not worn out too much. Let's go on board with... see which has got the best camera angle. I'm ignoring the lights. Ah, hang on. Whoa, lights have gone all over the place.
Yeah. The lights are out.
I ignore the lights, I go with the revs.
Yeah, same.
And they're off.
Those lights were new.
They're on the way now. Good start that from Fudge.
Yeah.
Oh, Gav's in the grass. Wrong way.
Oh. All on his own.
Alpha Stuns is in the pit. Yeah, it looks like it. Alpha Stuns is in the pit. In the lead. Fudge second, Team House. Simpson worked his way up to fourth straight away. Josh and Paige are battling, jockeying for position. eSports is up there. Lemonade recovering. P8, Patty Pat's having a go. Scrap Monsters lost a lot of time down to P15. Craig is shot up to 11th. Having a little look at the inside of Albert.
Oh.
He's there. He's got it pulled off there. Having a little look at Patty Pat as well. Ooh.
Mason's Jasper Pam.
Yep.
Dropping. I'd say, for the conditions and the type of track layout, that was very well done from everybody.
Simpson Team House, a little bit of a squeeze, side by side in the next chicane. Ooh, Eldo's very much out there.
Positions changing everywhere.
Absolutely
it's so
everywhere.
Hard to keep up with it.
Simpson's got back in front of Team House, side by side towards the hairpin. Team House on the inside line. Josh smells blood in the Ferrari.
He does. He should have a great exit. Ooh. Oh, Craigie, Killer J, Paddy Pat. That's all moving. There's action going on. Spec Drive and Boogie. It'd be interesting to see these guys on the wet, how they go.
Should back on with Simpson now. See if he's dealing with Team House. Josh is there at the party. Knock knock. You didn't get an invite, but I want it in.
Position change.
The old timing glitches on the gun. It's worked itself out. And Alpha Stun's already in that first lap. 2.3 second lead stretched from himself to Fudge. Alpha Stuns is very good in the wet.
Yeah. But just looking at Monster is struggling on the wet tyre. He is down 3 positions. Spec Drive is no change. So there we have it. Big movers are 4 positions for Simster, 3 for eSports Pain, 4 for Albo.
Killer J's just got past Patty Pat. Side by side. Ooh, Monster's in on the act. Ooh. Monster wants to open. I think he might be coming to Monster a touch actually now.
Yeah, it could be the battling in front just slowing the guys down as well.
Closest scrap on track. Patty Pat defending Monster. Now, boys and girls.
Spectrive.
Spectrive got a good run on Monday there.
Yeah.
Side by side into the hairpin. Breaking. Ooh! Perfect. Oh, just.
Hey, Monster had a little moment there as he was braking.
I think there might be more than just rainwater in that cockpit from Monster. Lemon's having a look on Page up the inside, side by side to last airpin. Oh, contact, little nudge. Gav, ladies first, respect, please, sir. Page loses out on a few positions there. Craigie and Elbows having a right good old scrap here.
Yeah.
Nice to see Craigie back in the wheel. In the seat.
Albo's doing a great drive so far. Up 5 positions. Yeah, Paige unfortunately is after dropping down there. I'm sure she's not happy with Lemony with that one.
No. Alpha Stuns has dropped off time considerably. He's lost about 2 seconds. A second and a half, because that gap is now in and around a second.
Yeah.
But Monster's keeping in touch with the way. He's got Spec Drive for company. He's just may as well have a turbo on the back of that McLaren and tow him along. That's how close they are.
That's it. Now Monty's after running wide there in the chicane. I think this could open the door up for Spec Drive.
Looks like Mason's had a spin. Yeah, Mason's had a spin.
Yeah, McGatterham is 46 seconds behind. So, Monty's run deep again.
Wide again. Yeah. Spec Drive up the inside. Ooh. Just couldn't get on the power quick enough to make it stick. Killer J and Patty Pat are having a bit of an argument down the straight. Killer J is in front. Sims the fastest lap. Yep.
Killer J with a pen. Yep. The first to fall fell to the last chicane there.
Yeah.
Is this game a little bit more lenient with the corner cuts there, or?
I would say it is. It's still not right.
You had 15 seconds of pens yesterday, so.
Well, I had side pod damage from lap 1, so I was like driving a house brick with wheels.
Yeah.
Last night, a Spec Drive's got another one. But Monster's over the back of Patty Pat.
For me, I always find as well is that I get the majority of my corner cuts when I'm following someone in the dirty air.
Yeah.
And you just get, Patty Pat's off in the grass.
Yeah. Monster and Spec Drive. I'm not sure if Patty Pat might have a bit of damage or if that's the tyres not working for him or something, but
he was broke late there, but he was able to make the corner.
I think going back to what you were saying about the corner cuts, I think that some of the exits are more lenient than compared to the last game. Sometimes you could get a penalty for correcting on an exit.
Right.
But if you do a bit of a lift, it'll show you.
Yeah. The lift, I think, is where it's a little bit easier. Just
jump back on board with Simpson because he's absolutely flying at the moment. He's the fastest man on the track, and by some distance as well at the moment. Reeling in Fudge, and then we'll reel in Alpha Stuns, I imagine. My biggest pet hate, there's just that little chicane I've just gone through. That's the one I hate for the corner cuts on this track. Spec Drive's in the pits. He's put Inters on. So we'll see how that works out.
Yeah.
Monster's persisting.
Yeah. And he's just, I want to keep that eye on that delta. He was 2.7 there a moment ago. It's 2.5 now. To Killer J. It's back to 2.7, 2.8, so.
Esports is having a little look at the back of Josh. And towards the hairpin.
Monty's struggling now. I'm on board with him here. He's after just losing it to Paddy Pat there.
Yeah.
I think Spectre made the right call to change. Paddy Pat's not. Paddy Pat glitching there from me. Yellow flag sector 1. That's in around the leaders.
It's Gazmapam, that marker.
Oh, just
park on the racing line. Oh dear, and spinning it. Yeah.
And then did he reset the track, or he's gone up the wrong way?
The wrong way up the pit lane exit.
Yeah.
Cameraman's looking for him. There he is.
Yeah.
And there's his teammate Monster in a scrap with Patty Pat.
Monster. Yeah. At least he stayed out of the way there.
Yeah, and he didn't reset the track. Fair enough. Fair enough. Don't mind that. So Simster. This is probably one of the closest battles on the track at the moment. Yeah. We'll stick with it because it's
Payne.
Payne's got
Lemley's putting Payne under pressure.
That's what you're just saying there. Just got that penalty. Must have been from following.
Yeah.
Let's have a little look. We'll jump on board with this.
There's a train behind. Yeah, is it? Yeah, Payne at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Josh is actually.
Josh, yeah.
Back down to elbow down in P8.
You see the dry line appearing just a bit more now.
Yeah.
Even though the rain doesn't seem to have relented.
It hasn't, yeah. Oh, that looked close to a corner cut there from elbow on board. So Buggy just passed Monster there. Monster's still out on the wets. He's I'm not sure what the tyre life is for the Inters, but maybe he's just wanting to stay out as long as possible, you know.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But he's probably just hoping for a bit more
he's
rain.
Boxing now.
He's boxing now. Yeah.
He's boxing now. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like if the tyres can go 25 laps, the Inters, you know what I mean? If he waited until that time, he'd only have to pit once.
Yeah.
But it is a short pit stop. It's only a 16-second time loss, so it's one of the shortest of the season.
Yeah, it's
because basically you're cutting the last chicane out, and then you're cutting turn 1 out. You're joining at the end. You're joining at the apex of turn 2, basically.
Yeah.
So I think it's a 20-second stop, but you gain 4 seconds back from
you just going in and out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this scrap for 5th place is where it's at the minute, from Josh Esports, Lemony and Elbow.
It is.
Elbow reserving, first time with us. Welcome.
Definitely. It's great to see new drivers joining in. Payne with another penalty. That's 2 and 2 laps by the looks of it. Yeah, and it's just, when you're in that dirty air and then add in the weather, yellow flag.
Yeah.
Sector 1. Is that Adam Pam again? No. Not.
I think it's Mason.
Right.
But everyone's still in the race at the moment. No one's retired.
They are. Yeah.
And Simster is still keeping a net 2-second gap from himself to the leader.
Yep. Top 3 are very close. Then you have that train then from Josh. Team Mouse at the moment is like basically in a race of his own.
Yeah.
He's 5 seconds off Sim, and then he's 3 seconds with the road from Josh as well. So he's sometimes when it's a wet race like this, that's the best opportunity just to be able to focus on your brake points and your getting your acceleration. Gazprom is retired.
Has he just been there?
Safety car. I don't see his. Do you see him on the radar there? Do you?
No, just watch. Yeah,
yes,
I'm just on board with Jonesy. He's parked on the racing line. Wheel broken. Yeah, he's gone into the wall. Yeah. So yeah, just as I said it, kiss of death.
Yeah. Commentator's course as always.
Yeah.
So
Lemony's pit, Craigie's pit. Who else is going in? Is Killer J going in? He is. Then you've got a couple of AlphaTauris. Ooh, just the one boxes, page boxes. And then you've got Boogie Wonderland. See if he boxes. Certainly does not.
No.
Now the Spectre.
See, that's the thing. 8 laps in, how are these Inters going to hold up? Is it? And as well, you don't have that many Inters as well, so many have to use in qualifying how they're what's their tyre situation. That's something that we don't actually have access to see. Does Page get ahead? Page gets ahead of Spectre, but not Boogie.
Yeah.
On the exit there, the pits.
So mellowed space has gone onto the wets. I mean, could be worth a gamble.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it me, or does it look like it's going to touch heavier again?
The rain always looked heavy, I will say. Now, Alvo just needs to step off a little bit from Esports Payne. He's very close in there. There's no point.
Looking on board. of the drivers.
You were saying, yes, the racing line that you were saying earlier, the racing line looked like it was drying out, but the rain falling didn't look like it has eased up, and I think that's still the situation at the moment.
I think
none of the top 7. What's Salvo doing just there? I think he didn't pit and then was gonna. He changed his mind last second, and obviously wasn't able to turn in and just went across the last chicane basically.
Right.
But yeah, top 7. So Lemony is the lead car that is pitted.
Oh. Yes, and Craigie right behind him.
Yeah, and Paddy Pat's just boxed. His Boogie's pitting as well. Spectroid stayed out. So I'd have a look at here the tyre life now. So Spectroid had pit not too long ago. He actually only has 5 lap all inters, where top 7 have 9. Yeah, Mellow Space is on the wets. What position was Mellow Space in before he made that stop?
I think he was maybe
in and around that area.
Yeah, he wasn't far off there. Yeah, he might have been 15th or 16th or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But we're probably going to get another lap.
Yeah, I'd say so. At some points of the track, it looks like it is definitely intermediate weather, and then again you look at it from another way.
So we've got a lapped car in the middle. We've got Mason. In between Albo and Lemony. Yeah.
Mm.
If I'm Mason here, I'm just jumping in the pits again just to get out of the way.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to, in fairness. He doesn't have to, as long as he doesn't wait too. He doesn't try and let people by too early. And Mellow Space is, along with Maundy, Boogie and Jonesy, just catching up to the back of the pack. Cheeky little lock up there from Mellow Space. On the front right, just a little, hello. So tyre temp is crucial here now, keeping them in the optimum window range. Insert generic tyre cliche here, sort of thing.
That's it.
One of these days we're going to have a game of cliche bingo.
Love a bit of cliche bingo.
Safety car in this lap. Just keep an eye on the leaders, see when they decide to go. Just have a quick flick through. Simster's fuel is in the yellow, as is Gav's, which it usually is.
Yeah.
Along with Patty Pat. And that's it. So, just a few of them still want to save a bit more fuel. This safety car will have done them a favour. Alpha Stun's bunching them up. The safety car is in the pit lane now, so he's probably free to go whenever he likes. Maintaining his speed, going through the last chicane, settles it down. Foot down and he's gone now. And we're off.
Fudge stayed with him.
Yeah, he did. Didn't fall for that, did Fudge. And so Simster, he's all over the back as well.
Yep.
Oh, Fudge is almost there on the inside.
Jonesy's dropping. Oh, Monster ran deep there, kind of took Boogie with him. Mason is staying out of the way, but it looks...
Albo's all over the back of eSports. But it's getting dicey up front now. Simpson's all over the back of Fudge, who's got Alpha Stuns right in his sights. Yellow flag, sector 1, that's green flag now.
Yeah, it's back with Paddy and Spectroid. I was looking at that there. Two Alpines are bringing up the rear now, 17th and 18th.
Pretty much status quo at the minute.
I think Simster's the closest, between Fudge and Simster's the closest gap at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's mellow, the space is right behind Jonesy too.
Craigie's keeping Lemony company. The effective race leaders after the pit stop.
See, I think the likes of Lemony, Craigie, and the likes, they're probably going to have to stop again. So everyone has to stop one more time by the looks of it.
Yeah. Oh, Simster kisses the wall, champions.
He did.
Got a bit intimate there, mate.
Wonder how, if he received any damage.
I didn't see anything fly off.
Slight, but it might have, you know, that kind of light green.
Yeah.
Might have went to that. So
Craigie is closing up on the rear of Gav, and got Killer J for company as well. But again, Alpha Stuns has stretched out a gap in the lead.
Yeah.
There's lots of little scraps going on. Lots of little free car scraps.
Yeah. I don't know if Simster actually just dropped a little bit back there. If Simster had the opportunity to kind of get at Alpha Stuns, would he? He does seem to be never. Well, I suppose he just dropped it second behind Fudge there, but he definitely seems to be holding a little bit back. You know what I mean? Whether he's stuck there or not.
And the two scraps that are going on after the lead three are now merging into one large scrap, all the way from Josh down to Killer J.
Yeah. And Josh was the leader of that train earlier on as well, before the safety car.
He was, yeah, and he's got eSports for company. eSports dumping his ERS there, knocks it off. He's approaching the braking zone.
Right.
Nicely done. Oh, Lemony's got a great run on Albo. Great run on him. Should be making a move into turn one here. Side by side, pulls out. Oh, thinks better of it.
Albo absolutely. He got clipped by Payne. Well, to me, it was more his own fault. He ran really deep into the wall, went off the track, and then kind of got clipped into the back of Payne there. I don't think Payne done much wrong there. He was.
Yeah, and it all happened.
Line at that moment.
Yeah, absolutely, and it all happened in front of Lemony. So I think Lemony did well not to get any damage there. To be fair.
Yeah. Craigie got through. Killer J got through too as well. So I wonder now if Lemony can get ahead of Payne. Will Josh allow his teammate that clean air to use those fresh tyres?
Well, you'd think so, but anything.
So, especially Josh being a reserve, you know.
Yeah, but he's still getting points though for Ferrari at the moment. But yeah, you're quite right in what you're saying. It all depends on how good a drive Gav gets out of this hairpin. Oh, he's
after losing it. Losing on exit.
Oh, and he's just knocked his wing off as well, trying to turn it round.
Oh no.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
VSC for that. He's rejoined safely enough.
Will the leaders get a chance to come in and pit?
The leaders have passed
They're
the pit lane.
Past the line.
Who's in? Who's in there?
Josh could. Josh could. Josh is the only one.
Josh is in, yeah. I don't think anyone else has. No one else has. Spec Driver's in. It's just those two.
See, I think now you could get to the end. It's about, 21 laps to the end?
Yeah.
These guys are on 14 lap all inters at the moment, so, you know, I say 20 laps is possible. So I'd say Josh could get to the end, Spectre could get to the end here now. Again, it could be 25 laps, you know what I mean? I haven't raced that much, so I'm not sure if the tyre, especially in the wet tyres, I know a bit more obviously about the dry, but yeah, the wet I'm not too sure. Still under VSC.
Yeah.
So I think Lemony has a great shot to get some good points here.
Yeah, I agree.
P5.
I agree.
No, it's all how close he can stick to these guys with the old tyres. They're obviously going to be pitting ahead of him.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if they pit and then you get a lucky safety car towards the end, you have a fresh set. That could change. You know, things can go. Drive through for speeding the pit lane for Page there.
Speed under VSC, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say VSC. My apologies, yeah.
So you should apologise.
Spectre. What's going on here? Spectre and Jones, he just changed positions there. I just thought actually they're back rain racing, so
yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
So, yeah, that's fine.
So, Killer J and his teammate side by side. Ooh,
yeah.
squeezing.
I think someone's just in the pit as well. Paige is
yeah, Paige doing a drive through. Oh, these two are having a right old scrap. These Haas drivers.
Ooh.
I think that's 1-1 there. it did look like Albo squeezed Killer J off the track. The last chicane, and then Killer J just returning the favour to his reserving teammate for the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the point I would make here is that right, Albo's obviously reserve and he's out to show his pace, out to impress, which is what we want to see. But your teammate, your reserve, they're fighting for a championships, a driver's championship, not just a constructors. And I think sometimes it's probably
Boogie's had a moment.
He has. I'm just jumped on board from there.
He's got wing damage. Yeah, he's lost an end plate.
An end plate.
Yeah.
So how's Lemony doing? Let me see.
Craigie was all over the back of Lemony a minute ago.
Yeah, he's 9/10s at the moment.
Mons has had a good recovery as well. He's back up to P10.
Fudge is pitting.
Well, that's what
and he got a 5-second penalty for speeding. Coming to the pits there. So is he pulling the trigger now? These top guys.
That is it.
Gives us an idea now of stints. This is a 15-lap stint here. Guys now are going onto their 16th lap here. And I think in the way you don't have to start. Obviously, in Q2 Q2 some of them started on the soft. So a lot of these guys are started the race on a fresh set of enters. So you're looking at 16 laps here. It's probably in and around the air. I'm sure he could go a little bit more, but he probably has timed this well for himself.
Yeah.
About half distance here.
And Team House again is in his own little race, but he's just over 6 seconds behind Simster, but he has got Lemony reeling him in.
Yeah, it does. And
Lemony is flying. Killer J's got Craig. I don't know if Craig had a little
must have made a mistake.
Yeah. There's a scrap going on with these three now. Couple of Hasses and Williams.
Giving Lemony the opportunity to bridge a little gap. He's over 2
seconds
now.
Albo's having a look. Contact Craig and Jay.
Yeah.
Let's hear the Hasses again. This isn't motor racing, it's Skittles.
It is.
Alston's 5-second penalty as well. That's huge. But that's P1 and P2.
The Lemony's lap.
And Team House is dropping off the back of it, and Craigie 3 seconds there.
Yeah.
Albo side by side with Killer J, makes a move, stick on the start finish. Oh, let's have a look at this. And they've caught back up to Craigie fairly sharpish.
So it's this green flag stops. If you think about it, all the other guys that stopped, they stopped under safety car. They're not trying to maximise their pit entry. These guys are flying, you know what I mean? These guys are trying to get in here, So, 20.9 there. So Payne's flying. He obviously broke his wing, changed his tyres. He's showing how fast he can go out there with a new set of boots, clean air. Does he have a bit of clean air? Whereabouts is he?
Fudge and Monster are having a bit of an argument. And there's a great old scrap here. Monster and Patty Pats found themselves in the split Alpha Stuns and Fudge. So this will help Alpha Stuns a bit.
Yep.
And he makes a dive up the inside of the hairpin, and he's just overcooked it there.
Oh, he smashed into the wall.
Oh my word! He just overcooked that completely there.
Yeah. I didn't see any wing damage or wing come off the car, but he definitely hit the wall.
Alpha Stuns all over the back of Killer J alongside. Gav 3 seconds. Albo all over the back of Craigie. Monster 3 seconds. Albo and Killer J. Sorry, Albo and Craigie, my apologies. Ooh, have a little look there. Craigie, the wise dog that he is, positioned his car right where it needed to be. Patty Pat and Alpha Stuns all over the back of Killer J. Monster's there for company as well.
I think this is just falling actually into Simster's lap here. He's pulled out an 8-second gap.
Yeah.
All he just needs to do is to just get into the pit lane without giving himself a penalty.
Yeah.
Just, brake a little earlier. If it tells you that, if you use the racing line and, you see where it's red, brake it 50 metres in front of it. Just make sure you don't get caught speeding. Get in, out. And
Lemony is all over the back of Team House now.
Yeah. But the 6 seconds for Lemony is not going to be great for him, you know what I mean? Because it's what, 16-second stop. Simster pretty much has a 14-second lead on him. 15-second lead on him.
And Gav has that 3 seconds for Gav.
6 now. 6 now,
Is
yes.
it?
He has 2. Yeah, he has 6. So that one that just flashed out for Lemony was a second, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Team Mouse is staying out.
Monster and Fudge side by side.
Craigie
Another one for Craigie.
Ooh,
Monster and Fudge. Ooh.
Alpha Stones has got Killer J.
Yeah. See if he makes it stick into the first corner.
Didn't really give him a lot of space there, Alpha Stones.
No, not
Killer
really.
J. No, fair, but that was great driving Killer J. He didn't have a lot of space into turn 1. Oh,
little wobble, little rear. Is he going to stay? Is he going to keep his nose in there? No, he don't. He ducks out there.
Yeah. Almost.
The scraps everywhere. Scraps everywhere. It's like a Saturday night. Like a Saturday night in. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Nearly.
Mellow's face is still on the wets in P12.
He is.
Page is catching.
Lemony is 3/10 off the back of Team House. I think he's going to get him on this back straight.
Thing as well, I would be worried with Team House hitting. You know what I mean? Like, it's 20 laps now into this race. He's
a little wobble.
This is his opportunity.
Yeah.
So Gav didn't have the greatest exit either, but he's gone full beans on the airs here now. So.
There he is. Pulls out of the way just so you can see where his braking point is. Simpson's pitted.
Team House is in. Yeah,
so's Team House.
Simpson, yeah.
So, Alphastone's over 3 seconds. Lemony takes the lead of the Grand Prix.
Yep.
With Craigie closely followed by Albo.
Do you know what I'm doing if I'm these guys now? Let's have a look at their tyres.
Albo's are 20 laps old.
I'm just looking at Lemony and Craigie's.
12. 12, yeah.
12, another 14.
Ooh, Craigie's over a little wobble.
You're hoping for another safety car. Lemony still has low fuel. The low fuel lights still on.
Yeah.
So.
Patty Pat's run deep, and Fudge is back up into P6. That's sparked the interest of Monster over the back of Patty Pat. Sorry, mate, you were saying?
I was saying Simster's also low on fuel, so obviously he does have an 8-9 second lead. He can lift and coast towards the end, but and obviously another safety car probably helps him out. Yellow flag, that's Killer J.
Albo's got Craig.
Page is gone as well. I think there was debris or something.
Yeah, Page. Wheels gone. 2 wheels. Yeah. 1 wheel's definitely gone.
Jay doing donuts. I think Page spun and I think Jay might have hit her.
Right.
By the looks of it. I caught it very late. There was just debris flying everywhere and then she DNF, so it changed to someone else.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to see the exact input.
Should probably be a safety car. Drive-through penalty for Killer J. Severe collision with
Lemony pit.
Page.
Alba. Boogie's spinning.
Safety car. Lemony's caught up to the safety car already.
Yeah. Spectrive is the first guy to pit. Esports Payne's pitting. Josh is pitting.
Mellow Space is gone onto another set of wets. Jones is in the pits. Esports Josh. Spec Drive. I mean, Albo hasn't pit yet. He's done the whole race so far. He's up in P2. So, we've got 13
Simpson's
laps
not going to pit. He pit the lap previous, so
yeah.
And he's basically caught up to the likes of Lemony and all these guys in front. So, Alpha Stones will go to the end as well. But Alpha Stones does have how many penalties?
He's got at least 1.
8 seconds because he has the 5 second from the speeding.
I mean,
will he pit now to get rid of that 5 seconds?
If I'm Gav or Craig, obviously this all boils down to how warm the tyres actually are. I would be more inclined to stay out than come in.
See, the only other thing as well, like the gaps that they had earlier are gone now because of the safety car, and they also have 6 seconds worth of penalties.
And they're both pit, and so's Albo.
Craigie hasn't pit.
Oh,
Albo and Lemley have pit. And
that's what I meant,
pit.
sorry. Them two have pit.
Yeah. Yeah. Alverstone's nearly hit
Patty
the
Pat's
back of
pit,
Craigie
so's Monster.
Albo jumped Lemley in the pits there. I think it was Monster coming in, or Paddy Pat that. Albo's left the session. I'll see if I can get him in.
Right, okay. I'm not
Hopefully
friends with him,
it's
so I
fixed. Yeah, hopefully it's fixed. I know Paige is, but Paige DNF, so I don't know if Paige will invite him back in. I don't know if she's still in the lobby to invite him back in. You know.
yeah, I know what you mean.
Francis popped up, so I think he might have a bit of luck here. Of course, he's appearing offline.
Killer J's retired in the pits.
Right, I can't invite him. It says he's already joined the session, so I can't actually invite him. But it looks like the issue with inviting people earlier has been fixed. He's still red X, so he's not in control of his car, but
Yeah, he's back in.
Someone else invite him, yeah. Happy days.
So Killer J must have had some form of other damage on the go there. Oh, he did enough. But,
yeah.
I'm gonna go around again.
Someone was just boxed there. Who was it? It was Craigie. Craigie's boxed.
Craigie's boxed, yeah.
Killer J's gone out of the session. So Alverstones is in first, Simster in second with no penalty, and Fudge with a 5 second as well. So both cost speed in the pit lane. Team Mouse in is in P4. Spectrive, Albo, Lemony. So Spectrive was the big winner there.
Spectrive massively, yeah, from
time.
And Monster's not done too bad either.
Yeah.
Considering the starts that they both had, and they both start the only ones to start on the wets.
Yeah.
I don't think they're too bad penalty-wise either.
Craigie's lost a big one.
Yeah, he has, yeah. Spectrive 6, Monster 3 on the penalty count. But I think it's Boogie who we're waiting on it to join the rear of the Crocodile.
Yeah.
Which isn't far off, to be fair, so I would imagine that there'll be a safety car coming in this lap.
Looking at the amount of stops each driver has made, and Albo is shown to have not made any stops yet. His tyres are 1 lap old.
Yeah, he's
and we've seen him pit. You know what I mean? Safety cars in this lap as well. So. Yeah, Spectre has made 3 stops, and you can see him up in somehow in P5 now.
Yeah.
The rest on 1s and 2s. It looks dry. It looks like it's drying up as well. It's still raining, but it does. Again, it all depends on what part of the track you're at. I think as well when you're facing the opposite way from the sun. I know you can't really see the sun, but you know what I mean. Like there's areas of where the sky's a bit darker than the rest. When you're coming down this way, it looks a little bit lighter, but the rain a bit heavier. But yeah.
Alpha Stuns is gone, I think. Oh, he lost it there though. Little slide.
Oh, there was so many lads. There was a massive crash here with a few
Craigie.
Jonesy, Craigie, you know. I'm sure that'll be seen. Lads are pitting straight away after that.
Yeah, Craigie's in, Mason's in.
Yeah. I just caught it as everyone was literally at 0 mile an hour. There was cars not moving.
Monster's
I
got
don't know if
Josh
you've seen.
No, I didn't know. Whoa!
Albo's made 2 positions. He was already ahead of Lemony after the pitch, but he jumped Spectre for P5 now.
I don't know what's happened to Craigie because he was showing on the track for me on the stream. That was a bit of a glitch. Anyway, Albo, yeah, P5.
P4 now. Oh,
he's got T-Mouse. Ooh!
That will compromise his exit.
Yep, and then Spec Drive smells blood. He's on the outside. Lemony's there for company as well.
T-Mouse done a good job there, keeping the position.
Good job, yeah. Oh, Spec Drive gives the wall a bit of a kiss on his way through. Gav also in tow there. But Albo's over the back of Fudge. These conditions really come into Albo's hands now.
Yeah.
Simster's over the back of Alpha Stuns as well, less than half a second.
No, Alpha Stuns has 8 seconds of pens as well, which obviously doesn't help.
Lemony makes the move on Spec Drive into turns 1 and 2, makes it stick.
Yeah. Does indeed.
Oh, Patty Pat has a little wobble behind. Esports is looking to capitalise. Unable to do so on this occasion. He's there, he's still there.
Sure, that safety car restart will be looked at.
Simster.
With more down the back of the field, I don't think the lads up front done anything wrong.
No, I don't think so. No.
Someone either went and then stopped, or yeah, it was more down the back, Jonesy, Braggy, in around Boogie area that the issue kind of happened.
Yeah. I mean, that just goes to show the difference in pitting before you join the Crocodile and then afterwards, because Craig was in P2.
Yeah.
And then he ended up in that scuffle.
Yeah. The racing go. That's just, as we said before, many a time, races can just change so quick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lemony Tang, that's 9 seconds now for himself. Oh, there's a car!
Oh, it's gone! It's Gav!
It's Lemony!
He's upside down!
He's upside down, yeah. I can see, I'm going to have to save this clip. Oh my god, I just seen him in the background. I see his car, I see the bottom of his car. Oh my god. Save that.
It's like reminiscent of Alexander Wirtz into turn 2, turn 1 in 1998, seeing the underboard of his car. And some of you aren't old enough to remember that, but I certainly am.
Oh my god, his car, like, his car's halfway down the pit, the grid, and it happened at the chicane. That's crazy.
Craigie drove nice and close to get a look at it.
He did, yeah. And Mason's coming by now. Is it still there? I think it might be gone.
No, it's gone now for Mason, yeah. Wow.
Wow.
I mean, I did a barrel roll on Sunday at Spa.
Right.
I had a right faux pas. I was reserving a tier 2 race in a different league, and there was a safety car. And I was
Paddy.
I was in P1. I was P1 at the restart and forgot I had no traction control and just binned it into the right hand wall. Barrel rolled it. Someone careered into me and I barrel rolled. Mint. I think that was Craig as well, actually. With me. Oh!
Oh!
Contact!
There.
Oh, Lemone's there. That's not Lemony, sorry, it's Josh.
Yeah.
Monster's there.
He first backed out a bit and then went back on the power.
Yeah. Monty, is this a double overtake? It's turn 1. Oh, not quite. But he's got eSports around the outside, has he? eSports is understeering massively there.
Yeah. Quite a bit of damage. He definitely hit into the back of Paddy Pat. He did in the chicane.
So watching this, nip and tuck. Monster 3 seconds.
Team Mouse and Fudge. Oh, Fudge is in the wall.
Oh, he certainly is.
Fudge has left the session as well. See if I can send an invite.
Yeah.
I don't think that was an internet issue though.
Oh, it's free abreast, Josh. Oh, Patty Pat and eSports. He's kicking off royally here at the hairpin. Monster's there as well. I'm running out of things to say. This is just bonkers. eSports and Patty Pat. Monster's looking to pick up the pieces. Wow, this is the scrap for 6th place. He could chuck a massive blanket all over him. This is incredible.
It is. Seems just doing what he needs to do.
eSports! Oh! Takes a 3-second penalty there. There's Monster all over the back of him. And a little look.
From the lads.
Oh, Monster goes shot on Patty Pat. Oh, just catch the back of eSports. And oh my word. It's kicking off. Oh, I can breathe now. Wow. Team House 3-second time penalty. Because he's all over the back of Albo. And Spec Drive's all over the back of them. My money's on the Dutchman because it always rains in Holland.
They're in Sandford next week, aren't they? Or this summer?
Yes. I think so. Oh. No, Japan next week.
No, we are. I'm talking in real life.
Oh, right, sorry. Oh, Team House!
Red Bull's off the front. Oh! Lit up the rears. Oh.
Certainly has.
Oh.
Quickly finding reverse there.
Yeah.
I think he's got. I think I saw some wing damage. I think I saw a piece of the wing damage. Yeah, a piece of the wing left behind. Monsters at the back of Patty Pat again.
Yeah.
These two have had a right ding dong all day.
Hello space on those wet tires is going to get some good points at the end of the
day. Yeah. And they both follow each other off. Monster might be able to squeeze past. Yep, he does. Mason there, back marker. Not really, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Monster slow through that chicane there.
Say there's some bodywork damage going on around here.
Yeah, absolutely. But Spec Drive's all the back of Albo. Albo's braking a lot earlier than Spec Drive. I think he's struggling.
Big gap back from Simster to Albo as well.
Yeah.
He just needs to stick with Alpha Stuns and in 8 seconds. And
Spec Drive
has had a great drive this year, I have to say. This would probably be a short win, wouldn't it be, if he does win this one?
Yeah, I think it would be, yeah. Maybe third or fourth.
I'm
not sure. Simpsons, Spec Drive is definitely the quicker of the two here that we're on board with Ferrari power engine. Great run there. He had to back off, and that's what's cost him a touch.
He had to back off. It was that good of a run.
Yeah.
But actually compromising on the exit there. Anything else going on with Simpson? Try to get the win done.
Same again here, over the back of Albo.
In terms of penalties, how is this looking for third place?
Let's have a look, shall we?
He was definitely faster. Spectre needs to get by. 6 seconds.
Yeah. I would say he'd be able to get it
if he gets by.
Yeah.
If he gets the switcheroo done here, he'd definitely have it.
Absolutely. I think his best shot might be going into the hairpin.
Yeah, especially with the will be getting any more penalty Spectre if there.
Oh, there's a gap there. There's a gap. He's having a look. This is it. Ah, unlucky.
I follow him into the grass. But he just seems to pull away. And then he's nowhere near him by the time he gets to the chicane here.
Seems to 3 seconds. Yellow flag somewhere.
Sector 3.
Yeah, I think it's Mason. Being lapped,
I think Josh is in line here for third place. Just looking at the penalties and stuff like that. Oh, move for third place there, is it?
Yep, Spectre. Oh, not quite.
Not quite.
Gonna have a look now. They don't know. Esports is there to try and spoil the party.
Albo is struggling in the corners.
He is. Spec Drive on the outside here.
Did he get squeezed in the wall?
No.
Look at it. He's already. We were saying there, a lap or two ago, he was 9 seconds off.
Esports just made a move on Josh.
He did again, but 12 seconds of pens Esports has compared to 0 for Josh. So
yeah, that's true.
Still in a good spot here. Even the likes of Paddy Pat there, not too far back, has no penalties either.
No. Esports couldn't get much closer to Spec Drive if he tried.
Esports!
Ooh! Esports nearly puts it in the wall there. Alpha stuns over 3 seconds.
I'm trying to get a better look at the side pods here in this pass. He's so I think
Yeah,
Spectre's
it's
maybe
got to be.
hitting-
It's got to be that. I mean, it's what I was like last night with it. I know this is
He's
different
nothing
conditions.
wrong
but-
here. Just Spectre is just getting compromised on
Yeah.
his exits because he's having to lift mid corner.
Yeah, that's
He's
it.
not getting the drive down out of the corners and stuff. But I also think Alba must be
Oh,
running.
there we
very
go.
low.
Contact. Esports is here now. Ooh, looking to capitalise. Oh, the two side by side behind the Haas of Alba. Esports is following. He's making a move on the outside, trying not to pitch to the wall. He's got spec drive, side by side, off the track. And Josh is there on the scene, so is Monster. This is brilliant. All this for P3 on track.
It just seems that
Oh, Josh tags the back of Esports.
Alba ran deep. And the Ferrari's up.
Ooh, spec drive, little wobble there. Don't know if it's contact with Alba. But Monster gets Esports.
That Haas is a rocket ship in a straight line.
Yeah.
It's
Josh has got
it's
spec
so
drive on the
far
straight.
yeah. Oh, that Haas. Oh, they both
Josh
got him.
does very well there to avoid.
He did.
Alba, where's he gone?
Spun.
It's spun.
Alba spun. Broken wing. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's reversed to get back into the pit lane. Brill.
The game normally disqualifies
Yeah.
you for that.
And they're still kicking off here in the first couple of corners, Monster and Esport. And then the spec drive, he's lost a lot of traction there. Smaldy, he fought twice. He fought twice. But all the
penalty now that he's 11 seconds now. If Josh has clean air, if Josh can somehow manage to get
9
he's
seconds,
not going to get it.
yeah.
in
Spec
10
drive,
seconds.
3 seconds. Patty Pat's there on the 6. Now Patty Pat is going to win massively out of this.
He is. He's going to come fourth.
Yeah. And he'll be spitting feathers the fact that all these are in front of him and he can't get his hands on Josh for a good scrap of third, like no pens. But I mean, this is still awesome.
It is.
So look, spec drive, having a little funny pain maybe. Morney's there. Ooh, Morney arrived late. Late. And it's Morney and Patty Pat yet again. They've been at each other all day. Morney nearly goes into the right hand barrier, as a few other people have already done.
I think, looking at it here, last lap, Simster's going to win the race, obviously, if nothing crazy happens. Then it'll be Alpha Stones with the 11-second pen. That'll put him second, Josh third. Paddy Pat should get, Josh get third, Paddy Pat should get fourth with Mellow space. Right.
Looks like a good, about 5th place from Monster. Stands.
Monster. Then you have Payne and Spectre, and then you'd have
probably Craig or Team. Well, Team House and Craig.
Yeah.
We'll see. Esports has got Spectre right now.
Yeah, he has. And then Team House has got Craigie.
Spectre's having a look back though.
Got Craigie.
Ooh, Spectre around the outside. That is a fantastic move. What a move! What a move from Spectre.
Ooh! Esports Payne.
Side by side. Ah!
Oh!
Oh, I tell you what a ding dong these pair have had. And they're both on the same amount of penalties. This is the iRacing for proper legit position where no matter where it is on the field.
Yeah.
Anyway, Alpha Stuns.
The standard of racing, all race has been fantastic.
Yeah. Alpha Stuns crosses the line, drops to P2, Simster wins the race.
Yeah.
Looks like Josh is going to get P3.
Yeah.
And here's the gaggle. P3 from Josh reserving, great
Paddy's
performance.
going to make a move on track here.
Paddy's having a look at Spec Drive down the straight.
Oh, just stay behind. Don't. You're gonna get the position. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just bring it home. You're gonna get P4 there.
Yeah, Monster's all over the back of Patty Pat as well. So that's Patty Pat P4, Monster P5. That's a great performance from himself as well.
Yeah.
Especially starting on the wets. Esports Payne P6, Spectre P7 as it stands. Looks like it's going to be Team House. Yeah.
Then Mellow space in Craigie here then.
Yep. So Team House P8 and the last lap as well. Craigie P9 at the moment. Mellow space. Stuck with the wets throughout and just fetched it home into P9. Then we've got Albo. Albo P11.
Craigie Albo. Oh. There's actually a battle between Jonesy and Boogie here across the line.
Yeah. And Boogie jumps up to P11.
Mm.
And it looks like Fudge, and then Mason bringing it home.
Wait, what? Spectre
got 20-second penalty
after the race?
No. Spectre is P7 there. That's not. Yeah, that's not happening.
That happened after the race. It wasn't even in control. He actually was left in person as it happened.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's why he ignored it, because he wasn't here.
But yeah, a driver can't get done for yellow flags when the AI is in control of him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's
Mercedes win. Wow. So Mercedes, Red Bull, Ferrari podium there, which we've seen that quite a lot, in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Simster and Alston's was just the one stop. 5-second penalty, proving quite massive there for Alphastones. Shout out Josh and Patty Pat, no pens and mellowed space. That's not entirely accurate.
Spectre will go back to...
Spectre is P7 there. So that's Team House in 8th, mellowed 9th, Craigie 10th. Then Boogie, Albo, Jonesy and Fudge, Mason. And the upside down man, Lemony Tang.
Do you take a photo of that, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sorted, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Right.
Well,
are we getting the boys in, or what are we doing?
I don't know if it's going to work, is it? It's been faffing around all night, hasn't it?
I think it was a bit better there.
It's back working, guys.
Oh, hi Craig.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Were you there the whole time?
No. I was sitting right on mute, so.
You were in the party just on mute, was it?
Aye.
Alright.
I couldn't get another one.
Ah, right, okay.
Right, then we leave it there.
Yeah. It's gone on too long, really, tonight.
I'd say fantastic racing, but there was some unbelievable battles on track there in difficult conditions. At a track that's hard enough in the dry as it is. So
some awesome scraps. Scraps.
I pitted from P1 because I went down the road because I'm only reserving, so the guys were all racing each other. So I went and pitted and got out the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But you're still scoring points though while you're reserving.
No, but the guys were all racing hard and they were all up there for the front, so I'm not want to be a blocker.
Fair enough.
And then some guys just didn't go or something like that, was it?
Oh, Mason dropped it on the back straight.
Right.
Jonesy slammed his anchors on, and obviously it's wet. I had no time to react and rear-ended him, so I broke the wing, so I was in again.
Anyway, should we leave it there, Shane?
Yeah.
Oh, you're still on? Sorry, I realised.
Yeah, still on. Don't worry. You will.
Oops.
So, Tier 2 America later, assuming the servers will all fix themselves like they have done here.
Hopefully it's alright by then.
Next week is Japan, I believe. For us, I think. We'll soon find out anyway, won't we? Yeah, that's it. I've been Crew, Shane's been Shane, funnily enough. And Craigie's been Craigie. In and out, intermittent, spying on the stream audio. But yeah, anything from you, Shane, before we go?
No, yeah, just as
yeah, some awesome moves there. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right, we'll see you later. See you next week. Tatty bye.